Hey there, it's Mike here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video called How I Went From Broke to $4 Million at Age 22, My Story, from a channel called Sara Finance. So this video has over 300,000 views on it and 11,000 likes, so it's really popular. I'm going to go ahead and see what all the fuss is about here. I'm going to click the like button. If you guys can actually click the like button on this video as well, it really helps out with my YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let's jump into it.
I recently crossed a $4 million net worth as a 22-year-old, and
Holy crap. Imagine having $4 million as a 22-year-old. I mean, I want to say I had like $500 as a 22-year-old. That's just incredible.
I want to share the journey with you. How I went from being broke, living in the ghetto, dropping out of school, feeling so lost in life, to now making millions of dollars online, being able to retire my mom, and owning 4 properties.
That's cool. I'm really happy to hear that she's got 4 properties, which means that she's got a good head on her, and she's investing that money. If she keeps on continuing that, she's going to be set for the rest of her life. She already is set.
Where do I start? I am an only child, and I was raised by my single mom in Ontario, Canada. My dad wasn't around growing up, and so it was always just me and my mom, and she received...
Oh, it's tough not having your dad around. I mean, I can't imagine. Like, we've got 2 kids. Like, I couldn't do it without my wife. It would just be impossible.
Very little income from minimum wage jobs and the government. It was honestly really hard growing up. I didn't have much, but I was always extremely grateful for everything my mom had sacrificed for me. My grandma also lived with us, and she tried to help out in any way she possibly could, but she didn't really have much. I grew up in a pretty ghetto neighborhood, and most of my
It doesn't look that bad. It looks cold though. When you're up in Canada, it's going to be cold.
friends in the neighborhood
This is coming from someone that's from Maine.
also came from low-income families, and so I wasn't really affected by it. That is until I went to school, and I would constantly compare myself to those around me that had a loving family, went on those cool vacations to Disney World, and also had nice clothing. While I
It's tough when you're a kid like that, and like other kids have nice things and you don't. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you watching this can relate to that. It's not fun.
literally had none of that. Most of my clothes were just hand-me-downs from my cousins, and I never actually really got to leave my hometown, and it honestly sucked. Fast forward to high school, my mom and I had finally made it out of the ghetto, and we were in a much better financial situation, and I had
Wonder how they got out of the ghetto. I wonder what her mom did.
finally gotten my first job at Tim Hortons. I was a 15-year-old.
My first job was at Burger King.
I was very optimistic for the future. I had some savings, and I was doing pretty well in school. I wanted to become an airline pilot. I knew they made a lot of money, but the issue with this is you need a ton of money for flight training. And so I knew the only way I could make that happen was if I worked a ton of hours in high school. But the sad reality was I hated every single job I worked in high school. I had to sometimes
I didn't hate the jobs that I worked in high school. Like, I worked at Burger King and I was a cashier. I kind of liked it. Like, it was kind of fun. I didn't want to do it for the rest of my life, but it was fun during that time to hang out with the other kids. I met kids from other towns and stuff. It was kind of cool.
work 40 hours a week while going to school full time, and honestly, it just wasn't fun. I tried to figure out other ways I could make money aside from having a job, and so just like any curious person, I went on YouTube and searched for ways to make money with the intention of paying for flight school, but it turned into much more than that. I went down this big rabbit hole on YouTube, and I discovered this whole new world of making money online.
Oh, it's interesting that she shows Graham Stefan there, because like he's a big influence for me as well. The whole thing with doing these reaction videos, like I saw he has a channel, the Graham Stefan Show, where he does reaction videos, and I was like, okay, he's doing it. Why can't I do it as well? I might as well add it in as part of my channel.
And this was really interesting to me.
Oh, meet Kevin too.
I had learned about how to start a dropshipping business, how to invest in the stock market, and how to build wealth with real estate.
There is a lot of good information on YouTube. There's a lot of bad information as well. But if you can sift through it, and it sounds like she did, you can find some good stuff.
I was like, screw being a pilot. I'm gonna make millions of dollars from my laptop. Fast forward to when I turned 18 years old. At this point, I was pretty financially literate, and I had made money from the stock market, and I was trying to go all in on dropshipping. But unfortunately,
What's it with dropshipping? Like, that's one of the most popular things. I've never made any money with dropshipping.
I could still not justify dropping out of college since I didn't really have that much money saved up. So I ended up going to university for business, and honestly, that time of my life was just awful. I hated university, and I felt like I was just wasting my time when I could
I feel like, and I don't want to tell people not to go to college, but it's changed since Even back when I went to school back in 1999, I was in college, and I feel like so many people, it's not necessary. Like if you're going to get a regular job, maybe, but if you want to be an entrepreneur and you've got something that you're working on and you're having results with it, maybe you can kind of reconsider going. But it's a big choice.
Literally just be building an actual business. So I took a huge risk and I dropped out the first year. This was incredibly scary for me because all my cousins were in university. They were all becoming doctors, dentists, engineers, and here I was, feeling like an absolute failure. I was literally so embarrassed that I did not tell anyone in my family when I first dropped out. And so I was in
I'm sure you get a big reaction. I mean, depending upon what kind of family you're in. Like my family, my brother went to college, my mother went to college, my father went to college. Like we all went to college. So if I was like going to drop out, like that wasn't even an option for me. And I finished.
this situation of do or die. You either start a business and you make it work, or you have to go back to school. And I really did not want to go back to school.
That whole thing about like you either do it or you're done or you're on the streets. I mean, that's a pretty big incentive for a lot of people. It's a tough one. I wouldn't want to be in it, but it's a tough one.
was seriously at the lowest point in my life. I was feeling so lost. I was anxious, depressed. What made it even harder is my mom was just always nagging on me, and she was worried that I'd end up being in the exact same situation that she was in. And honestly, I can't blame her for that.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, her mom struggled. She knows what it's like to not have any money. So she didn't want to see her daughter like that.
Really had no one supporting me in this journey, and it was extremely hard. And so in the beginning of 2020, I was trying to make money with the stock market. I was trying to make dropshipping work, but I was still extremely unhappy because I couldn't really see myself doing either one of those things for the next decade. I'm the type of person where I need to be enjoying what I'm doing in order for it to work. Props to you if you're not wired this way. And so I had to get back to the drawing board and figure out my next business venture that would justify dropping out of university. I was trying to figure out what other opportunities were out there that I could take advantage of. That's when I discovered TikTok.
Oh, I didn't know she was successful on TikTok. I've reacted to one of her other videos before, but I didn't know TikTok was a big thing.
My friends were all talking about TikTok at the time. It was like this new big thing. I saw thousands of small accounts getting millions of views on their videos. I then realized that TikTok was this golden opportunity, and that's when Sara Finance was created. I was
Oh, look at that. She has a lot of followers.
one of the first people to create a finance TikTok account. I then started posting daily finance videos and I instantly got hooked. My videos were pulling millions of views and I was like so excited. I had so
How do people make money from TikTok? Is it just about like driving traffic to an opt-in page or to an offer or something? I've never made any money from TikTok.
much fun making those videos. I genuinely saw myself doing it forever. It's cool because
The things with like TikTok though, like any of these platforms, even YouTube, like you never know what's going to happen in 10 years. Is YouTube going to be as popular as it is now? You never know. I think it will continue on. I think it's going to be a big thing, but you never know when like these platforms like TikTok has had issues with the government potentially banning it and whatnot. So you got to be careful. Make sure that you've got your eggs spread out, not in one basket.
I wasn't posting thirst traps and like dancing videos. Instead, I was actually educating people on investing and making money online. And not gonna lie, I was pretty good at it. People loved my videos and that gave me more reason to continue posting content. I really felt like I was adding value to the world, and that's what made it so enjoyable and fulfilling. People would always comment on my videos.
It's nice though to get good comments, and I like it too when people comment on my videos and they say nice things. People say mean things too sometimes, but when they say nice things, it's nice. And I try to comment back to everyone who comments.
Like, thanks to you, I actually started investing in the stock market. I started a business. I seriously felt like I was actually making a difference in the world and helping Gen Z become financially literate. At that point, I went all in on social media and I never looked back. Sara Finance started off as just a small TikTok account in 2020, but it turned into something much bigger that is still thriving today. Now, the most important skill I learned in these past 4 years is marketing. As long as you can create valuable content on your social media, you'll always be able to sell a product to your audience. Whether you're selling your own product, doing affiliate marketing, or dropshipping, the opportunities are endless. I found success with a ton of online business models simply because I knew how to utilize social media.
I mean, she's building traffic. That's what she's doing. She's building like not cold traffic as well. She's building warm traffic that like her, that trust her. It's really smart.
Create valuable content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, and I'm able to promote different products and services to my audience. It doesn't matter what you sell to your audience as long as you sell something that provides some kind of value to them.
If you're going to recommend something to your audience, you better be really sure that it's something good. Like if you watch my review videos, I'm honest about everything. And I say like when I don't believe something, I don't believe it. When I like something, I'm able to say, guys, this is really cool. I recommend that you buy this. And then people actually listen to me. If I said that about everything, no one would ever trust me.
And that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past 4 years. And I make anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a month. I want to be transparent with you
$50,000 to $100,000 a month is incredible.
And share where my income is coming from. From this YouTube channel and sponsors on the channel, I make anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000.
Look at that. For $361 in a day just from ads. And she doesn't publish a lot of content.
Each month. This amount does fluctuate a lot. I make approximately $15,000 to $20,000 per month from affiliate marketing. I make around $20,000 to $40,000 a month from coaching and courses. Lastly, I make $7,700 a month from my rental properties.
That's sweet right there. And she's got it spread out too. So if one day her YouTube goes away, she's going to have this $7,700 a month from properties. And I don't know if she's paid it all off or what amount of that is actually going into her bank account and what amount she's having to go back in and make repairs and whatnot. But still, that's a lot of money.
I believe it's extremely important to have multiple income streams if you want to become wealthy. However, when you're first starting out, it's better if you just focus on one income stream, master that, and then you can start to diversify. Now, if you're watching this video and you're feeling lost in life, you're no different than me. I was in that exact same situation a few years ago, but I saw a huge opportunity and took it. If you're wise, you'll also take advantage of this huge opportunity. It's never been easier than now to start an online business and make thousands of dollars a month. Thanks to the power.
Start a YouTube channel. Really, I'm telling you right now, if you're on the fence about it, just start one. Just start making videos. You can do what I'm doing like this. You can build up a following and make money.
Of social media. If you're not sure where to start, I highly recommend you start an affiliate marketing business.
Me too. That's where I got started. Everyone says, oh, you need a product to sell to build an email list. You don't. I did it without one. I was making, I think I was up to like over $10,000 a month without selling my first product.
Affiliate marketing is simply when you promote a brand's products or services with a unique link that you're given, and if someone clicks on your link and signs up, you'll make a commission. The best part about this business is you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. I know a lot of people like to stay anonymous, and so if that's what you want, this is a great option for you. It's the simplest business to start if you're a beginner, and the skills you learn from it are extremely valuable and can be applied to any other business model. While being a YouTuber is a great business and can also make you lots of money, as it does for me, it's extremely competitive and challenging to start as a beginner. Usually you need some kind of competitive edge if you want to be successful.
I mean, your competitive edge can just be something that makes you a little bit different. I always call it your superpower. What makes you different from everyone else out there? Find it and use it.
I, however, believe that affiliate marketing is the ideal business you can start. If you want to learn how you can start your own affiliate marketing business today, I do have an affiliate marketing course.
Oh, there's a way that she makes money.
That you can join. I teach you how you can start this step by step as a complete beginner with no experience and scale it up with my personal strategy that makes me 6 figures a year. I'll link the affiliate marketing course in the description of this video if you want to check it out. Now on to the next important part I want to talk about, which is how to grow your wealth. You'll see a lot of people make money online, but making money is simply not enough to become wealthy. You have to invest your money.
It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep.
The only reason I was able to get a net worth of over 4 million is because I invest my money wisely. You'll see most people online buy Lambos and spend all their money on materialistic things that don't really add any value to their life. But I decided I'd be smart with my money and I invested most of it into real estate. I also live in this beautiful home that was custom built. Always be smart with your money, invest it wisely, and only spend it on things that actually bring you fulfillment. You don't have to spend it on things that society considers cool like Lambos and private jet rides. Personally, I invest in real estate not only because it provides me with financial stability, but it's also going to ensure that I can give my children the opportunities that I did not have.
I mean, she's going to have your kids are going to have such a big head start here with this. And I'm sure she's going to teach them how to make money online as well too. So amazing.
Don't have kids. I'm only 22 and single, but I definitely like to plan ahead. I'm a simple person. I don't need tons of money to be happy, but I do want to make sure that my future family is taken care of. I hope my story inspired you and showed you that literally anything is possible. We're not much different. As long as you have a good heart, you treat those around you with respect, you're constantly improving, and you dedicate yourself to achieving your goal, even when it gets incredibly hard, I promise you can also be successful.
So what do you guys think of this? I mean, it's a pretty incredible story, and she's made $4 million by now. I would love to see where she's at when she's 32. 10 years from now, that would be awesome. Anyways, Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out with my YouTube channel, and I appreciate it. And click that subscribe button and bell notification. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Thanks.